Hello, good evening, good afternoon, good morning to everyone, everywhere. This is Steve Orr, nycmasseur.com, checking in on the 14th of February. Today is Valentine's Day, and I want to give myself a special Valentine's treat. A special Valentine's treat I'm giving to myself. What will that be? Well, it's just sending myself love right now. Yeah, a lot of love. I love you. I love you, no. I love you, no. I love you, no. That was the great gift of last year through my tapping and through my work on myself, is that I realized that I had a very negative voice in my mind, and the solution, instead of trying not to say, I'm going to be rich, no you're not, I'm going to have a lover, no you're not, I'm going to be happy and be creative today, no you're not, is to just take that voice that says no and love it. And that was a great gift of last year. I love you, no, I love you, no, I love you, no, I love you, no. I could get back into praying, but I wanted to say that today wasn't too bad. Yeah, I thought I was going to be triggered a lot by lovers. Everyone was out. I think everyone is still recovering from the snow, the horrible snow, and the snow is just not melting fast enough. I think because it's so fortified with dirt that it can't melt. It's become like this sooty, dog turd infested kind of ice cap, glacier, everything very disgustingly dirty, but I'm grateful for the 50-degree temperature. Went to the Y, and I have to report that one of the straight guys that I was complaining about, named actually Anthony, with the beautiful accent, I think it's a South African accent, is actually a really cool guy. He's just straight, and you can't just hate guys because they're straight. I mean, I have to do more processing on that. I guess it's when they all gang together, you know. I mean, and if I was around a bunch of queens that were like laughing and like being hysterical, I would probably be triggered just as much. But today, I met Anthony, in the sauna, and Anthony shared with me. We were talking about the body, and I was explaining what cupping is because I had a lot of cupping done yesterday with my acupuncturist. Yes, there are a lot of cup circles on my back. That's the cupping. Let me show you. You should be able to see some. Yeah, there's a big one there, right there. Cupping. I should have a tattoo, a giant sunflower right there. I would like that. But so I did have a nice conversation with Anthony, and Anthony actually pointed out to me that perhaps my symptoms of arthritis and suffering from arthritis is simply because I'm doing too much acid in my diet. So he named very quickly coffee, tomatoes, potatoes, pasta, red meat. I forget all the things that I really enjoy eating. But with this next cholesterol test, I might have to be cutting back on that anyway too. I think I'm eating too much. I think I'm eating too much junk food and cheese. And the coffee in the morning, you know, I was the typical New Yorker, and I wanted to say, what the hell? How can you have a morning in Manhattan without a cup of Joe? But if my cup of Joe is disabling me from walking without pain, or enabling me to have a lot of pain when I walk, I forget. Maybe I should watch that. Anyway, I went to, so it was a successful day. I was glad to see people outside. It's been very slow this week. I only had my 76-year-old lover client who is just a doll. He really is a sweetheart. So I did one this week, which not very good, but better than none, right? And yada yada. 13th, 14th. Lovers, definitely going to the Eagle tomorrow. And when I arrived at the gym today, I found a place in the locker, and this guy was so hot. He was like stepped out of a beefy muscle bull video on this vid, and he was all muscular and red from the sauna, and I was trying to lock my locker, and my hands were shaking because I just wanted to go. Well, hello. What heavenly cloud did you step down from, my muscular friend? Yeah, fastest way to get a black eye at the Y, right? No, I really could have said, wow, did you have a good workout? It looks like you did. Something inferred to take the, but I'm, just quiet to myself. I did say something to him, though, when he came. When I was dealing with my locker, and he came, he was right next to me, and to break the ice, I said, it's always the way, or something, but there was no reaction, I was just staring at the muscles and the, yeah, I've become so addicted to porn, it's really sad. It's so sad. And I do have a funny story, though. Because when I carry on with the 76-year-old client, it's interesting because he was packing up to leave and he dropped something on the floor, and I saw it and I picked it up, and it was a little blue pill. So, and he said, wow, your eyesight is really good. That's what old men say to each other. And so we have the blue pill, and then we have the cock ring. And you can't really do a nice massage when you're in your 70s unless you do have cock ring on. And, cock ring, blue pill, good to go. Viagra doesn't work on me, and I don't think I need it. My problem is that if there's a problem getting up or fucking somebody, it's usually because I've been so into my porn that day or the night before. So you don't need to know any of this. Just focus on my. Oh, cupping. You want cupping? Yes, I do. So, that was the check-in. I'm grateful and not hateful. Yeah, so that's pretty much my story. And I hope you come for a massage soon. And I have a lot of things that I'm supposed to be doing on Saturday night, but I'll probably end up just fixing a feast and watching a movie, which I watched Primate yesterday, and it was okay, but it was kind of like Cujo, And I don't know. The rabbit animal is keeping the entire household hostage, and one by one picking off beautiful girls. Anyway, yeah, let's see what tonight brings. The Bride of Frankenstein movie, I saw a trailer for it the other day. Looks incredibly good. Looks really good. And Buckley is in it, who was in Hamnet. She's such a fucking good actress, that one. Ooh, wow. Anyway, come for a great massage. I look forward to working on you, and I hope I can work on you soon and make you feel good and take away your pain. Thanks so much for watching. This is Stephen Orr, nycmasseur.com, on February 14th with the check-in and alert, arthritis alert, maybe acid. Too much eating of foods with acid in them does inflame the arthritis and causes more and more inflammation. So I just wanted to say, well, why can't we just take, I guess bicarbonate of soda just to alkaline the blood to bring the acid levels down? But it doesn't. It seems to be that would be working against you if you just continue to have an acidic diet. I don't know. I'm going to have to do more research on that. But have a good night. Okay, great to see you, and look forward to working on you very, very soon. This is Steve Orr, NYCMasseur.com out. Bye bye.